it's KiwiSylveon. Welcome back to Seduce Media Tome. In the last part, we left off with Malik's having a gun to our head. And in the last episode, we got a little heated with Sam. Yep, that's who I wanted to romance. I'm always drawn to the bad boy, sorry. Can't help it. Now, I know something that would be cool. If we do wait, I could see Malik's pull the trigger before bracing myself.
Oh, what the fuck?
I opened my eyes again to see Malik's jamming his finger against the trigger, trying to shoot me to no avail.
Well, she either has the barrier spell on her, or you're losing your power.
Shut up! I'm not losing shit! This little brat must have that spell on her!
I felt a wave of relief run through my body. The other devils laughed at Malik's, which made him angrier.
I said, shut up!
Malik suddenly moved his gun towards the nearby devil and pulled the trigger. I stared wide-eyed as the bullet from Malik's gun rammed itself into the neck of the devil boy. The round spouted fire and blood, causing the devil to scream and flail in extreme pain before falling limp to the ground. As the body hit the floor, it began to almost deform and melt. Blood and black ash poured out of the wound and every opening that the body had, causing the smell of death to quickly fill the room. I felt like gagging as the body eventually stopped moving. The body became like a deflated balloon, showing me the true nature of Malik's gun. It was now just a pile of blood and skin. The bullet had burnt up the muscle, bones, and any structure the body had to give it its form. That could have been me.
Anyone else wanna laugh at me? Huh?
The devils around us shut their mouths, obeying the warning of the obvious master of the space. Malik's growled before glaring at me.
As I was saying, it must be some holy magic or some shit like that. There is.
The girl who had kidnapped me stepped up beside Malik's, looking to me. Malik's wrapped a strong arm around her waist and pulled her tight against his side before burying his face against her neck. Eris didn't react, but continued to stare at me as Malik's ravished her shoulder and neck in violent kisses. Eventually, Malik's pulled away, licking his lips before looking to Eris's face.
Be a dear and get rid of her barrier. Now.
Without another word, Eris walked around me out of my line of sight. As I turned my head to try to follow her, Malik's raised her gun to my face once again, forcing me to stop moving.
I may not be able to shoot you yet, brat, but there are other ways I can beat the living shit out of you.
Wait. I didn't say a single word. I knew how to defend myself against anything we had on. I was slowly losing my fear of him, and it was oddly satisfying. All of a sudden, however, I felt air escape me and rush behind me, sucked away from me by a mysterious force. It was like a large vacuum was pulling my soul out from my back. What was even worse was that I felt stuck in place as this was happening. I turned my head to barely see Eris holding a red orb that was absorbing a white stream of air and possibly magic from my body. Eris kept her eyes to my back, but Malik's grabbed my face and made me look back at him, smirking.
That barrier around you won't be protecting you much longer. Be patient, little human.
Outside. Before Malik's pulled away, he slapped his hand against my cheek a couple of times. Not enough to force my head to turn, but enough to hurt and leave a powerful sting. I wanted to do something. I needed to. I was going to die if that barrier was removed. Amarius! Amarius! All of a sudden, bright purple light engulfed the room, causing the devils around me to cover themselves.
What the?
Gusts of wind rushed past me, almost forcing me back. I covered my face with my arms, bracing myself and standing my ground. I tried to peek through my arms to see what was going on, but the light continued to shine brightly. As the gust slowly started to die, the light began to fade, revealing a very pissed off Sam. Sam.
Don't worry, I got you.
At that moment, Sam didn't even get to give Malik a chance to breathe. As I blinked, I saw Sam's fist ram itself into Malik's cheek, sending the devil flying back against the wall of the warehouse in the room.
You motherfucker!
Sam was relentless. He quickly followed Malik to the wall and began slamming his fist into Malik's mouth. An imprint of Malik's body began forming into the wall. The remaining devil stared, trying to figure out what to do. Help Malik or what to die. Aries, however, walked up beside me and crossed her arms against the wall with an immediate smile.
Jack! Ah!
With a blast of heat, Sam was forced back in the house. Sam slid on the balls of his feet, covering his face with the burst of heat that forced him to slide back. Malik, on the other hand, was practically on fire. His menacing eyes glared deadly daggers at Sam as Malik gripped his gun.
You're dead, Incubus!
Malik pried himself on the wall and began firing hot bullets at Sam. However, none of the shots made it to Sam's body. In the blink of an eye, Sam had disappeared from his spot and reappeared at Malik's side, ready to lay a heavy punch to Malik's head.
Too slow!
Malik wasn't as slow as Sam thought. Malik quickly turned to shoot at Sam, who barely had the time to dodge it. It quickly turned into a fight of Sam using his speed to dodge and try to hit Malik, and Malik using his gun and devil-like skills to try and knock on Sam's appearing point. It was almost too fast to follow. However, I could tell something inside Sam had changed. He wasn't holding anything back in this fight. It was as if something incredibly demonic had taken a hold of him. He heard each punch he drew, and each step he made. What? Was this the extent of demon power? I didn't have a chance to answer this. As Sam tried to dodge Malik, Sam tripped and landed on one knee with a loud thump.
Gotcha, bitch!
I gasped in alarm. Sam had no chance to dodge or run. Totally stared, petrified. As Sam charged forward and jammed the barrel of his gun into Sam's mouth.
Eat hellfire, Incubus!
Then, at that moment, something in the air changed. The air instantly went from frantic to still and empty. What could have been described in tone as the color red quickly turned into a deadly mix of purple and green as everything began to blend together all at once. My eyes never strayed from Sam's face, however, even as it changed. His eyes began to glow bright golden as Sam began to bite down on the gun in his mouth. As the trigger was pulled, the gun was snapped into between Sam's teeth. Small fragments of gun flew everywhere while the look on Malik's face was confused and petrified. Before Malik could utter a single response, Sam let out a giant animalistic roar, sending waves of fear down my spine, and tackled Malik's crown. As I stared at Sam beginning to sun punches, I stared as Sam began to sun punches into Malik's face, one after another. Sam's skin began to morph and shift with each punch, changing from human to something else. Before I was allowed to see Sam's new form, however, a pair of hands quickly went in my eyes. Instinctively, I reached out to grip them, trying to push them off. A voice stopped me.
It's me. Don't look.
I listened carefully and let the last two words linger in my mind. Why? What was being hidden from me? I wanted to know, but something told me to obey being able to know. I still heard Sam screaming and grunting.
That's enough, Sam!
Almost instantly after James's command, the sound stopped. The only thing anyone could hear was Sam's pants and grunts for air.
Malix is dead, and you've lost your glamour spell.
Shut up.
Glamour smell? Smell. It's a smell. It's a glamour smell. You have to try it. It's a glamour smell. Glamour smell? Spell? What did he mean? Why did Sam sound so different? Why was this being hidden from me?
It's a spell that makes us look human.
I froze. Look human? They didn't look human after all. What did they look like?
Like demons.
As if Matthew knew what Damien was talking about, Matthew spoke up, followed by the sound of a cork popping out of a bottle.
Well, not for much longer. Here. Let's go. You gotta regain your glamour spell and you're all out of energy. Come on.
Fine. Whatever.
I could hear the small clinking of glass being passed before hearing Sam guzzle down a liquid of some sort. The feel in the air around me gently began to warm back up, insinuating that everything that had been returned to normal. Finally, Damien moved his hands from my eyes, allowing me to see around me once again. The devils, including Arius, had fled. On top of Malix's body was a dirty sheet that was quickly turning red from blood. I could see that Malix's face was completely caved in, making a dip in the blanket. The boys, however, had gathered around me, all of them, including Sam, looking like nothing had happened. What just... I tried to speak, but everything zipped around in my head at the whole event, and I felt like speaking was impossible.
Let's just get you home, miss. There's nothing more to see here.
I could only nod. What had happened boggled my mind to the point of disbelief. I was second-guessing everything, lost in a sea of what and how and when. As we walked out of the warehouse, I looked to Sam for some form of a sign that I wasn't dreaming. Sam kept his eyes down and away from me. It was over. Malix was gone, and the boys were finally safe. A wave of relief ran through my body at the thought of never having to deal with that group again. At the same time, a ping of realization hit the back of my mind. The boys were only going to stay until after Malix was defeated. That was our deal. As we approached home, I could feel something heavy weigh down my heart. It was late, but the boys led me inside and turned on the lights in the lobby.
Finally, we can relax.
It will be good to have some rest without devils breathing down our necks.
I'm just tired. Can I hit the hay early?
I think some sleep would be good for all of us.
I looked to Damien, knowing he could read my mind, and frowned. I didn't want him to know about my thoughts on the situation. Yeah, bed sounds good. I just wanted just to end tonight. Too much had happened, and I felt dizzy just trying to figure it out. However, Damien spoke up, stopping all of us from moving.
Should we be gone in the morning?
The air became still with tension. The realization of the situation hit the boys like a wave, forcing them to turn to me in curiosity. They had remembered their deal, and now were awaiting me to decide their fate. I gulped, face to face with the reality of the situation. The boys were leaving it up to me. They looked to me like they were willing to accept whatever I had demanded. It was only fair, though, after all that had happened. I looked to Sam, feeling my heart flutter in my chest. I didn't want him to leave, but would he ask to stay? I only hoped that he would say no and ask me to stay longer. As if he knew what I wanted, Sam moved a step to me, putting his hands in his pocket and looking down at the ground. He was still ashamed of what he had done, but he spoke to me regardless.
Hey, I kinda... I wanted to thank you for your energy and stuff. Well, I kinda want to stay here. Can we stay here? Please?
My heart skipped, while a large red blush spread across my cheeks. The boys stared at Sam wide-eyed, but didn't dare to speak out. Sam stepped back to give me some space, returning to where he was. I moved my gaze slowly across each boy, trying to make a decision. If they left in the morning, I would never see them again, and my life could return to normal. If I did decide to let them go, that would have been for the best. No goodbyes, no delays. But did I want to? They had done so much for me in such a small amount of time. I'm gonna let them stay. I wanted them to stay. I wanted him to stay. I merely smiled, staring at the man I had come to have feelings for, before speaking at last. I would love it if you all could stay. The boys cheered tiredly, but nonetheless enthusiastically. I giggled at the sight. It was cute to see everyone so excited, despite the tiredness that ran equally through our bodies. Today was a rough day. My home is your home, as long as you can still help with chores. The boys nodded in unison, agreeing to the terms I had set for them. Despite the good situation, I felt myself slowly slipping into unconsciousness. However, James quickly clapped his hands together, getting everyone's attention and waking me up, making sure I didn't pass out on the floor.
All right, everyone. We're all very tired, so let's head to bed, shall we?
Oh! Yeah, sleep is actually a thing. Right.
Silly Matthew.
We've had a very long day, but it will be good to just relax tonight and tomorrow.
Sleep sounds really good right now.
Yeah, man.
I watched a happy smile grow onto Sam's lips. He shared my excitement, knowing that we would be together longer. Who knew how long we would stay together? All I cared about was that I would be with him. The others quickly left to finally rest, leaving me and Sam alone at last. My heart fluttered a bit as Sam walked closer to me, looking at his feet. He was nervous, but it was really cute to see him that way, so I didn't do anything but smile.
Hey, thanks for letting us stay.
You're welcome, Sam. I'm happy to have you stay here. I watched his smile brighten a bit before he cleared his throat and looked up at me with a serious face. I didn't know if it was the tiredness or my growing attachment to him, but I felt myself sway a bit on my feet. However, Sam's face made it clear that he wanted to say something else, making me forget that my bed was also calling for me.
Listen, about what happened at the warehouse.
No, it's fine. You did what you had to do. I understand. I had accepted everything that happened and knew that Sam had to do what he had to do. He was real and he was someone I didn't want to be without, even if that meant nodding against my curiosity. Besides, I was too tired to explore that memory further. Sam nodded before holding out a hand to me.
Come on, let's get you to bed.
I nodded before Sam gently lifted me up into his arms like a bride and carried me to my room. I didn't want to leave his arms, leaning my head against Sam's chest, But eventually I was slowly lowered to my bed and covered with my bed covers. I was still in my school clothes, but I was too tired to strip or care. I looked to Sam, fighting a yawn from escaping me as he gently ran a hand over my hair.
Get some sleep, alright? I'll make some breakfast again for you in the morning.
I nodded with a tired smile before watching him slowly stand and leave my room, closing the door. A wave of happiness washed over me as I laid in bed. I made a good choice. Sure, it would be hard, but I could tell that I would be able to manage it. Help around the house, and with a man whom I was slowly starting to fall for would be worth it. I slowly felt my exhaustion take over, and let sleep consume me as I drifted into the darkness in my mind. Everything was peaceful. I was happy. I'm done. What?
You are an interesting creature.
Who the fuck? What the fuck? I opened my eyes to see a woman staring down at me with a very sly smirk on her face. I opened my mouth to scream in fright, but a hand quickly covered my mouth.
No screaming now. Too early, silly girl.
I could only stare up at the woman above me. I still felt weak, not having the strength to move or fight her off. What was going on, and why was she here?
Why do the boys like you? You're unique, yes, but that can't be all that you have going for you.
Rage began to consume my core again. This woman, whoever she was making me mad. She must have known as she let another smart girl into her face.
Ooh, you're feisty. That could be why.
Before I could bite her hand in anger, she removed her hand from my lips, standing up and staring down at me from her place next to my bed. I quickly sat up and glared daggers at the intruder. She was beautiful, but I felt more anger than amazement. Who the hell are you, and why are you in my room? The woman began to laugh, making the rage inside me increase. I wanted to punch her, but I waited for her answer.
How silly of me. I forgot that we demons are not well known of in your world. You can call me Diana, little human.
Diana? Demon? You're a demon?
I am, but I'm much more than just an average demon.
What do you mean?
Silly girl. I'm a succubus.
I stared at Diana in shock. A succubus? First incubi, now a succubus. Great. I had now met both genders of sex demons. Diana crossed her arms under her bosom and looked at my body.
Well, you are pretty. But you seem very reckless. Too reckless.
I moved out and stood from the bed, still glaring at Diana. Why are you here?
Oh, I just wanted to see who my competition was.
Competition?
For the boys, of course. They don't belong here, and yet here they remain. I want to know why, and remedy this little issue.
This girl is seriously pissing me off. Issue? What issue? They want to stay here so they can.
Silly, uneducated human. You don't understand the important roles these boys play in the abyssal planes. You keeping them here is practically imprisonment.
You have about 10 seconds to leave.
Is that a threat? How cute. What are you going to do? Kill me?
And if I do,
You barely have the strength to stand, little human. I can rip the rest of your energy out and knock you into a coma. You'll never be able to wake up again.
touch me and I'll...
Enjoy every minute of it.
I felt my body freeze and heat up to an almost painful haze. My mind began to feel fuzzy as Diana stepped to me across my cheek.
Now, you're going to listen to everything I say without any questions. Got it?
I nodded.
Good. I plan to bring the boys back to the Abyssal Plains. Why? So that I can take my place as queen of their realm. They have no reason to be here in this silly little world, so I'm going to make sure they return home. Okay, Pumpkin?
I nodded but growled. My rage couldn't be concealed, despite the hold I was under. You evil bitch.
Call me evil all you want, dearie. I'm not evil. You're just in my way.
I felt Diana lean into my ear and whisper, make me unconsciously shiver in both pleasure and annoyance.
Now, be a good little human and go to bed. I'll make sure they're gone before you get home tomorrow from school, so make sure to say goodbye in the morning.
I felt my body move on its own to lay in bed and cover itself with my bed sheets. I glared at Diana the entire way down. Diana laughed at my futility. Get you.
Oh, please do.
All of a sudden, her voice deepened and became cold and demonic, sending a violent, scared shiver down my spine. Her red eyes practically illuminated the darkness of my room as she glared at me.
Give me a reason to make your life a living hell.
I gritted my teeth, trying to fight back against the hold on me. She couldn't have been that tough. She needed energy spot, right? I was sure she couldn't have had enough to hold me down forever. Diana then laughed and returned to normal.
Oh, and make sure you don't tell the boys I was here. I want my visit to be a surprise.
I felt the hold on me disappear, allowing me to sit up and practically growl at Diana in rage. What's stopping me? I know what's stopping me. Myself. Because I'm ending it right here. Looking at Diana. If you like this, remember to like, comment, subscribe. And I thank you for all the support. It means so much to me. And I will see you in the next episode, which will probably be recorded later on this week because I have to get to bed because I work. Yay! Anyway, if you leave a like, you'll have a